Sup, I'm Ridley. Let's get right into this. If you've seen my first video, it's probably apparent that creativity is really important to me, but I haven't exactly articulated what exactly it means to me in this channel so far. I figured I would lay that out here. To me, creativity is all about authentic self-expression and finding a way to keep moving forward. It's about innovation, remaking and remolding. The way I see it, creativity is the antithesis to the status quo and fundamentally challenges hegemonic power. Now, what do I mean by the word hegemonic? So, hegemony is basically the concept that there's an ultimate way of being, just one ultimate way of being, and that anything outside of that is just fucking disgusting and shouldn't be tolerated in any way. It is, severely punished. Well, the severity of the punishment depends on, the time and the place in society, but in general, there's like some level of like demonization of anything that falls outside of this accepted norm, and thus people are punished for it. Whether it be by law or by just the culture itself, just fucking putting people down who don't fit in with what's expected. And this, suppression eventually becomes internalized and leads to your repression. You impose that on yourself eventually. And this is where, authenticity comes in, right? Because authenticity is a vital part of creativity. Authentic self-expression is a vital element to it. It must be achieved before you can truly tap in to that creative energy. But the society we live in, society we live in, demands that we abandon everything that make us, authentic, everything that makes us who we really are. We just have to throw it all away so that we can just be cogs in a fucking machine. That's the society we live in, and it kills creativity just down to its core. That's just how it is. Just absolutely demolishes and annihilates creativity. But when you reject all of that and you finally step into who you are, you accept your authenticity, that is the moment when you become free. This world needs people who can create without any level of fear of being judged, without fear of being ostracized for what they create. They need to be able to make art without that restraint that fucking, ties you down and makes you think that, oh, what I have to offer isn't important to this world. What I have to offer isn't. It won't change this world. It won't do this. It won't do that. It won't help somebody else. It's an embarrassment. All of this is put onto you by other people, and you need to break free from these restraints. You need to break free from the fears that hold you back if you want to be creative. We need people who can challenge the powers that be, who can challenge the status quo and provide the inspiration for something different. Creative minds, creative people are the people who can change the world. Creativity doesn't necessarily mean art exclusively. It's a way of thinking. It's not just, oh yeah, I'm creative because I make music or write songs or fucking whatever. No. Creativity is like a state of mind. It is like this force that moves through you, like the way I imagine it is like this golden light, that kind of passes through people. And it's there before you are born, and it will be there after you die. It is something that combines with yourself. You combine your own internal world with the world outside. And together that combines as a synthesis. That's why I compare it to Hegelian dialectics. Hegelian dialectics is basically, this idea like history and ideas, kind of like move in this spiral, right? where you have what currently exists and you have the opposition to that, then those two things clash together to make a brand new synthesis. And I see creativity as like the antithesis to society's thesis. And then what comes after is the synthesis, which, will be the new status quo, and then it'll keep happening over and over and over again. And that's how I see creativity fundamentally. And that golden light, that golden light to me is like that fucking revolutionary power. And that's what it is. I see creativity as fundamentally revolutionary. And by revolutionary, I don't mean like, oh, fucking war or whatever. I mean like change, literally a revolution is a fucking spiral, you know what I mean? So, creativity is a fucking revolution. Just fundamentally because of that's what it is. And so if you would like to change the world, you need to first be yourself, without any restraint, without any fear. That's what you need to do if you want to provide inspiration for societal change. So take up your craft and keep being you. Viva la revolution. Let's fucking go.